Okay, I guess I am live. Can you hear me? How is my voice? Hello, how are you? Денис, здравствуйте. Хотелось бы, конечно, еще уровень немножко потянуть еще. Ну как немножко? Слишком отстаю. Слишком отстаю от этих, тех, кто находится в элите. So, okay. How is my voice? I feel that my delay is about 3 and 5 seconds. Maximum is 5 seconds. Maybe it's okay. I'm doing very well. That's great. Okay. So let's start maybe. To start to solve positions, I got a difficult position. I opened puzzles. Just wanted to adjust my, how to say that, my view, my desktop. And I feel that this puzzle is very difficult. What is the weather like in Armenia? No? You are planning a trip, really? It's cold. Right now, it's, how to say that, if we compare, for example, with Russia, of course, in Armenia, it's summer. But for us, it's cold. About maybe 15 degrees Celsius, maybe. Just a second, please. I need to check it. Where is my weather? How to check it? I can check it with my phone. 17 degrees. Today it's sunny. It's a good weather. Hello everyone. Are you ready to help me? Okay, let's start. So, White's last move was 17 is good. Okay. When will you travel to Armenia? So King F4. Let's start. Last move. Black played F6. They checked and White decided to go back to F4. If here is White's turn, so they can take and to checkmate from a F8, right? When or where? I mean, you wrote that you are planning trip, so that's why I asked when you are planning to travel to Armenia in November. So, King F4. I want to understand what to do here for black, just to try to find a draw, or we can win here. Can we checkmate the white king? Or just to make a draw? For example, Queen H2, King E4, Queen C2, King F4, G5, king g4, queen g2, king h5, king h5, queen h2, king g4, h5. Is it checkmate? Hard puzzle, yes. Ah, you're planning end of November. It would be very cold, very cold. Just winter. Let's calculate one more time. Queen h2. Of course, I'm not sure that it's right move, but I liked that variation. King e4, queen c2. Ah, okay, they can close with rook. No, they can't, because we can continue queen c4, rook d4, and just to take queen d4 with the checkmate. Am I right? One more time. Queen h2, king e4, queen c2, rook d3, it's clear, king f4, let's return, g5, king g4, queen g2. It's the only move, it's force variation, right, for white. King h5, queen h2, king g4, and h5, and it's a checkmate. What do you think about this variation? I think with king e4 everything is clear. Queen c2 and either rook d3, queen c4, or king f4 and g5. Now let's calculate king g4. King g4. King g4. What if to check from g2? I guess it's the same. It's the same. Queen g2. If king f4, then g5. King e4. Queen e2. Immediately checkmate. Am I right? Queen h2, king g4, queen g2, king f4, g5, king e4, queen e2, checkmate. Okay, and the last variation, queen h2, king g4, queen g2, king h4. Ah, it's not the last. King h4 and king h5. Right? It was accidentally. I just wanted to draw an arrow. Okay, I lost 28 points, but it was accidentally. Okay, the rating is not important, but so sorry for it. I say every time the rating is not important, but I feel sorry for that. Okay, one more time. Queen h2, king g4, queen g2, king h4, then I will calculate king h5. King h4, so g5, the same. King h5, queen h2, king g4, h5, with a checkmate. Queen g4, it's not correct. I know, it was accidentally. Hello. Hello, how are you? You changed your nickname? Okay, one more time. Queen h2, king g4, and the last variation, queen g2 and king h5. Well, again, the same. Queen h2, king g4, no, it's not the same. Queen h2, king g4, queen g2. Your name is Anna too? That's great. Why fully matched? That's interesting. So you play chess. What your rating is? I'm also a new chess creator. That's interesting. Okay, keep it up. Good luck. Queen h2. Привет, Roshan. Здравствуй, привет. Hello. Hello, Roshan. Hello, how are you? It's something new for me. You wrote in Russian. Queen h2, king g4. I pressed accidentally queen g4. I calculate almost every variation, then accidentally I pressed on g4. I lost 28 points. 12-0-0. That's great level. Keep it up. So, one more time. Queen h2, king g4. Queen g2, king h5. This variation. King h5. I don't see a winning variation. Queen h2, king g4. What if they repeat? Queen h2, king g4, queen g2. King h5. Just to make a draw there. Why to make a draw? Queen h2, king g4. Let's play h5. To attract the white's king to this square. Then to check from g2. If king h4, then g5 to win a queen, to force them to sacrifice. Or queen h2, king g4, h5, queen h5, queen g2, king f4, g5, king f5. No. I can't solve this puzzle. Queen h2, king g4, queen g2, king h5. I don't know what to do here. Help me, please. Take the queen with the queen. But they have 2 extra rooks. Okay, not extra, 2 extra against knight and 5 pawns. But they will win, of course, that position. Queen h2. It's left just one variation. In other variations, I could checkmate. Queen g2, king h5. And here I don't know what to do. g6 doesn't work. Bishop g6. And then queen h2, king g4, queen g1. No, it doesn't work. Also, I was calculating this move, queen h4. They have to close. What if to check after that from h2 to attract this white queen to g4? After queen h2, if they king f5, then queen e5 with checkmate. What do you think about this move? Queen h2. No, at first queen h4. Queen g4 is the only move. Just then queen h2. If king f5, then queen e5. If king e4, then queen c2. Rook d3. Queen c4. King f5. Queen e6 check, king f4, queen e5 checkmate. I need to check this variation. Even after, I'm sure after just 2-3 moves he will say that yes, it's the correct variation, but I need to check it till the end. One more time, this variation. Queen h4 at first, queen g4, queen h2. If king e4, queen, oh, can I check from e2 immediately? Why to check from c2 if I can check from e2? Then and on king f5 and on king f4 just to checkmate from e5, right? That's great. So it means that queen h4, queen g4, queen h2, it's left just one variation, queen g3. Queen g3 and just then g5, king g4, h5, king f5, and queen g3 to win a queen. What do you think about it? So, что я пропустил? Ой, я случайно нажала на ферзь g4. Я хотела стрелочку поставить в одном варианте и случайно нажала ферзь g4. И потеряла 28 пунктов, хотя я так не хотела ходить. Always look for checks and captures. So, yes, I agree with you. So, that's why immediately queen h4, just after queen g4, then queen h2. Roshan, you started to learn to study Russian. That's great. Distract the king with bishop e3. I can distract the king with the bishop, but why not with the pawn? Because I want to save my bishop to live on the board and to continue to protect on f8. Because I think queen h2, queen g3, bishop e3, king takes, queen. Also they can go back with bishop and then take on f8. That's why let's distract this king with pawn. Queen h4, queen g4, queen h2, queen g3, g5, king g4, h5, king f5, queen g3. Just to force the white king to go away from there. Okay, now I'm sure that queen h4 is winning. I was sure that queen h2 also is winning, but after queen g2, king h4, h5, sorry. After this move, I couldn't find a winning variation for black. Just could to repeat. Может, вам мышку поменять? Да я уже поменяла. Не, эта мышка хорошая. Это я случайно. Я же двумя этими кнопками работаю. Вот этим ходы делаю, а вот этим стрелки рисую. Я случайно, просто пальцы не так заработали в этот раз. Я совершенно случайно. Мышка ни при чем. That is better, right? Ага. So, okay, let's play queen h4. Yes, it's correct. And just then, queen h2. Yes. Queen g3 and now g5. Right? Or I can checkmate somewhere. No. g5, yes. And to take the queen. Yes. Okay. It's very pity that I lost so many points because of my fingers. Okay, it's not a fault of my mouse. Вам мне пальцы поменять? Вот я это и говорю. Because of my fingers. Из-за моих пальцев. Своя должность. Спасибо большое. Speed run this and it faster than any of you can. I can speed run this and it faster. Can you explain your sentence? I can't understand the meaning. My English is very bad. Please. Okay. Okay, let's go forward. What to do? Just let me this variation, to check this variation, king e4. At first I was calculating queen c2, rook d3, check, then queen e6 and queen e5 with checkmate. But then I noticed that why to check from c2 if I can check from e2 and either king f5 or king f4 and immediately to checkmate. Okay, you need new fingers. Okay, I don't know how to play chess, so I assume I just lose immediately. Oh, don't worry. Me too. Sometimes I think that I'm good in chess, but very often I understand that no, there is so much to do. What's your chess rating? My FIDE rating is 2156. Okay, let's go forward. What to do? Все равно решить, так что все хорошо. Ну да, ну что поделать, бывает. Okay, let's go forward. Rook e7. So I think we must win here because everything is even, right? So the first move, which I see, which one? Maybe knight f6. F6. Knight f6. What do I want to do? I want to take on g7. No, I don't want to take on g7. Speed run is when you start with a new account from a low rating and explain your thoughts in every situation. Oh, I am too old for such opportunities, possibilities. I don't know what is it. It's something new for me. Okay, I can speedrun this and end it faster than any of you can. Okay, let's continue. Hello. Knight f6. What if they just take g takes f6? And there is no danger. Queen h6 and just knight g6 to close. Also, I want to trap this queen, but I think that there is no way. Rook d1 just to escape queen c2. Oh, an interesting move. Queen g5. What do you think about this move? Here and here. Or they can play knight g6. Queen g5. Knight g6. Or maybe knight e3 at first. Oh, I don't know. Maybe knight h6 to attack this pawn. Knight h6, g takes h6, queen g4, knight g6. No, I don't like. They can ignore, I agree. What can I do for you? Give me some hints, please. How to solve this puzzle. Конь f6, может быть, конь g6, конь f6. Конь a6, конь g5. Так что ли? Конь f5. Queen g5 is a nice move. But what after knight g6? That's very difficult. Rook h3 also doesn't work. Queen g5, queen f6. After knight g6, queen f6. Queen g5, knight g6. Queen g5, knight g6. What to do then? Oh my god, I don't know what to do here. There is no move that I want to try. No sacrifice, no attack. Queen h4. Again, knight g6, queen h7, king h7. На f6, конь f6. Ну так они конь g6 пойдут. Queen g5, knight g6. Double the rook and attack the queen. This way? And how to attack? If I attack from here, then my pawn is hanging. If I attack with this rook, then they can check. I will return and they can take on b2. Actually, knight h6 has a threat. But what if they take? She takes h6. And then to close our pieces away. Knight h6, she takes h. Oh! Queen h6, knight g6, and rook h3 to attack this pawn. Knight h6. We want to take this pawn, right? What if they protect rook c7? Queen g5, knight g6. If you take knight, you can play queen h4. I think if they take, I can take on h6 because I don't want to go back. They can play knight g6 even if I take on g6 and then to take on e7. Okay, it's an equal trade, right? But instead of that variation, we can play knight h6, g takes h6, queen takes. We want to checkmate from g7, and after knight g6 to play rook h3 and to attack this one. If they go back, then we can check from f6, king g8, and to take on e7. What do you think about that? Knight f6, if it takes knight f6, knight f6 or h6, queen h4. If he doesn't take pawn on h7, if he take knight, he is mated. You mean knight f6? And this one is really very hard. The previous one was much more clear. There were many attacking moves there. Knight f6, one more time. Okay. e5. Why to open this bishop's way? There is no threat there. If take, you can play queen h4. Knight f6. One more time. G takes f6. At first, we must calculate takes, right? Knight f6. G takes f6. Queen h4. Queen h4. We want to take and to checkmate. Knight g6. Queen f6. Oh, king g8 and queen e7 to use this pin. You're right. Who offered first this move? Knight f6. Knight f6. G takes. Queen h4. Knight g6. Queen f. Yes. I guess queen g5 is better. Queen g5. But this variation, this knight f6. Okay, if they don't take, we want to take and then to play rook h3, right? It's much more forced variation. You offered. Okay. But why unknown? What is your name? 07895. So to play knight f6. Let's play. Knight f6. If it takes, you go queen h4, right? If it doesn't take, pawn on h8. Right. Black can choose not to take. If they don't take, so we will take. And then rook h3 and to checkmate. I think they have no protection. Okay, let's try. I'm playing knight f6. Right, correct. And now queen h4. Yes, queen h4, because if queen h6, then knight g6 and they will close our queen's way. Okay, queen h4. I'm playing. Great. Good job. Thank you so much. That's very interesting. And just to take on e7, to use this pin. I couldn't imagine that it was very easy. It would be very easy. Knight f6. I couldn't find any attacking moves at first. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's go forward. So, okay. So queen e7. They have an extra knight, right? Against 2 pawns. Okay. Knight against 2 pawns. But we have, sorry, again. But we have such a strong bishop. Can we use this diagonal? Or to take on h6? How to reach this square? Okay, let's take bishop h6. If they take, queen takes, king g8, rook g3, king f7, queen g6. It's easy. We checkmate. Of course, they will not take. They will prefer, I think, rook f3. Then bishop takes bishop, double check. King takes, queen checks, king f8, queen h8, king f7. What if you take with the queen? To take with the queen? Bishop takes. You mean to play after that bishop d4? If they bishop g7, then rook, but okay, they can go to g8. Also, they can close with pawn. Rook takes rook, Rafik. Just then to take on h6. Right. But what after bishop takes, queen takes, king g8, and I have no rook here to check from g3. What to do there? Let's calculate one more time. Queen, no, bishop h6, rook f3, bishop takes bishop, king takes bishop, queen h7, king f8, queen h8, king f7, if I take on a8, okay, they will go back, rook f6. Okay, just simply sack bishop on h6. If he takes rook, just simply take rook with pawn. That's interesting. But oh, maybe there is an idea to play after that king h1 and rook g1. That's interesting. Bishop h6, rook takes, pawn takes. Then if they take, queen takes, king g8 and king h1, right? And then rook g1. That's interesting. A quiet move. Yes, join on Monday, please. Today is puzzle solving stream. That whole plan, really? That's very interesting. One more time. Bishop h6, rook takes, pawn takes. If they play king g8, what should I do? King h1. Then, with the same idea, rook g1. You also wrote about that. Let's try. I think really it's correct. Is it forced? Bishop h6. Bishop h6. Let's try. Bishop h6. Correct. Rook f3. And now to take with pawn. Pawn takes g3. Even if they play rook g... if they play rook g8, I just can go back bishop g5. They have to play bishop h6, queen h6, queen h7, and queen h7 with checkmate. Right? Yes, let's take. She takes f3. Great, good job. Thank you so much. Really, that was very interesting. Just a quiet move. G takes f3. Plus 14 points. That's interesting. Bishop takes bishop. Rafik, you mean instead of g takes f3? I was calculating that variation, but I couldn't find any winning finish. King f8, and what to do then? Queen h8, king f7. So maybe that's why, really. G takes f3, and there are so many threats starting from this move, bishop g5, discovery check, and to win a queen. And this idea is also very beautiful idea with king h1. It's very interesting. Let's check it with engine. Here, if they take, okay, here, queen h6, king g8, let's check it with an engine, because very interesting if he prefers to play king h1 with this idea, rook g1. I think yes, just to join with the last piece, right? Okay, how to, yes, king h1, and it's the only move. King h1, queen g7, rook g1. Do you see that? Just a second, please. I need to. Yes, I guess you see. King h1. And it's the only winning move. But it's clear because without any help, the only queen and bishop, they can't do something, right? Anything against black's king. They want to play queen g7 just to trade the queens and with an extra knight to win that position. Okay, it's clear that we need to join our rook. Yes, such brilliant move, really. My whole plan is that. Yes, that was great. Just then queen g7 and rook g1. That's great. Okay. Okay, let's close this and to go forward. So, thank you so much. Hello everyone. Let's continue. So, black's last move was bishop p2. Great puzzle. I agree with you. I liked it very much. Okay, let's go forward. Bishop b2. Their last move. They took a pawn there. Илья, здравствуйте. Вы видели, какая задача вообще? Классная. Такие хорошие попадаются. Сохраните их. Просто нужно собирать эти задачи, как бриллианты, я не знаю, распечатать. Книгу можно создать. Thank you so much. Okay, bishop b2. They took a pawn. Or, just a second, please. a3. I guess, yes, they took a pawn. Здравствуйте, здравствуйте. Видели, да, эту задачу, предыдущую? Please speak English. Of course. Of course. Let's continue in English. Bishop b2. And they want to take our bishop, right? But okay, I think that we can solve this puzzle easily. Because it's clear that we need to checkmate the black's king. Queen h7. They will escape, I think. Queen h7, king f8. King f8. And how to continue there? Can we transfer our bishop? Bishop d2, bishop g5 and f6 and queen g7, or it's too long? Sorry? Build the turn off stockfish, it's not fair. Денис, а кто включил stockfish? Не могу понять. Go knight g5. I don't see any other move. g5, g7 with the idea of knight f6. Knight g5. Ah, this way. Knight h7, knight f6. Both variations with 3 moves, right? Ah, but no. Here is the 4th move to checkmate. But after knight g5, knight h7, knight f6, it would be immediately checkmate. Am I right? So which one to play? Knight g5, really? Knight g5 to leave this bishop under attack. Then knight h7. For example, knight g5, rook c3, knight h7. Can they take on g3 and to sacrifice to open our king? F takes g3, rook c2. If we try to hide, they can check from f4. That's hard. Knight g5, rook c3. If rook c3, then queen h7, king f8, and queen f7. Right? Right. So they can't take with rook. Knight g5. If queen takes, then okay, our plan, knight h7, knight f6. There is no protection, right? Okay, let's play. I think knight g5 is correct. If you take with rook, go g7. If they take with the rook, then queen h7, king f8, and queen f7. What's the level of puzzle? It's, do you see my rating? 27? Oh, let me adjust it. How to do that? No. Just a second, please. Do you see? 27, 92. 27, 92. I hope you see. Knight g5 is correct. Yes, I agree. Let's try. Queen c2. I missed this move. But okay, there is no difference, I think. Knight h7. I see. They want knight h7. And after check, we can just take. Or they want to check from e4. Knight h7, queen e4. Queen e4. Okay, we can close. f3. Queen e2. And to hide, king h3. And then knight f6. There is no protection. Yes, let's continue. Knight h7. Knight h4. Which idea? Just rook h4. Rook h4. Queen e4. And king h2. Queen e4 and king h2. Right? Right. Success. That's great. Plus 17. Take with the rook. Okay. Yes, it was simple. If I compare with the previous one. Hello, can we play, please? On Monday, please. Today, let's solve puzzles. We're solving 27-0 puzzle with having 24-0. You have 24-0-0? Really? I mean, in rapid or in blitz? Okay, let's go forward. So 2809. Let's concentrate. Me solving 27. That's great. You helped me very much. Sometimes I can't notice, for example, the simplest move. And your analysis, your hints are helping me very much. So, okay, queen d1 is the last black's move. Rapid, I don't play bullets. That's great. Queen d1. Let's go forward. So black has two extra qualities, right? 7 pawns for them, 6 pawns for white. But okay, I think it's again easy. I feel that something must be here, some checkmates. Knight h6, king h8, knight f7, king g8, king g8. Okay, maybe just to go queen h6 with this idea. But okay, queen h6, they will take. They will take. Give some advice to getting better in chess for 1700. What to say? Maybe just to start to learn some openings. To solve many puzzles. I advise every time to solve many puzzles, to practice more. You played disruptive. What's that, disruptive? Just a second, please. I need to translate that word. Disruptive. I hope that word is not bad. Disruptive. Ah, thank you so much. It's a compliment, right? Thank you. Okay. Just a second, please. Sorry me, please. I just need to send my son to an art school. It's very close here. He is going there alone. Just let me send him and then I will return. Sorry me, please. It's right his time. I will return just in 15 seconds. Okay, let me read the messages and to continue. I hope you did not hear his voice. He started to cry. He was drawing an interesting picture, and I said him that it's time to go to an art school. He started to cry. I want to finish this picture. Can I take a photo and then to continue there in the art school? Oh my God. He has a so persistent character as mine. Okay, I asked him to write a message to me when he gets there. Okay, so I'm not bad. I didn't say any. Thank you so much. It's just my bad English. I translated that word and I understood that it was a compliment. Thank you so much. Okay, take the queen on f7. Use fellow or speed. Again, I need to translate it. Swallow or speed. What's that? Oh my God, what's that? I don't understand the meaning. Okay, let's continue. Queen d1. Don't translate. I translated. I understood the meaning, but I'm waiting for Russian. Or maybe I should ban. But okay, let's continue, then I will decide what to do. Please, let's talk about chess. Queen d1. Yes, okay. So, queen d1. To sacrifice the queen on f7. Sorry me, please. Let me... Okay. Could I ban him? I think yes. Okay, one more time. Queen f7. King f7. Is it checkmate? Knight h6. Really? Queen f7, king h8, queen g7. Really? So easy? Queen f7, king f7, knight h6. Checkmate. Queen f7, king h8, queen g7. For this rating, 2809. I can't believe. Let's play. I'm shocked. That's great. Sack the queen on f7. Knight h6 with checkmate. That was very easy. Yes, the knights cover all the squares. Okay, what can I say? I'm happy. Let's go forward. So, just a second, please. My son doesn't want to write me. And also he doesn't want to take the pawn to answer my call. Hello, is she playing in Lichess? It's Lichess, yes, but it's I don't play. We just solve puzzles. Haselet, love. Okay, he is there. Everything is okay. Let's continue. Is this arena or you're playing? No, we're solving puzzles. Что за легкотня? Да, действительно, там было очень легко. Я тоже удивилась. Okay, let's go forward. White took on d3 pawn, the black's pawn. Okay. So what to do here? Maybe no. But first I wanted to play queen a4, but then I noticed queen f7. Also queen b8, they can take on f7. Queen f7. And at least they can repeat queen f6, queen f7, right? Hello, hello everyone. This here. So what to do here? There is no check. Maybe just to take on d5. Or maybe queen d7. No. Queen f8. No. g5. No. What about taking pawn? It's pawn to e2. This one. And then, what to do then? For example, they play f5. I don't see any attacking move. You can't take the pawn to e2. e2, here it is. How to take the pawn on e2? I don't understand. That's too hard. Maybe there is some secret here. e7. e7, e7? But also I can't understand. e7, here it is. How to take on e7? We can take just on d5 and h6. h6 doesn't work because we'll get a checkmate. If I take here, oh, king takes pawn, but it would be checkmate from h1, right? We have to control d4 square. For that play queen d2. You will get that if it doesn't go, queen a7. Okay, so let's play queen d7. Queen d7 with this idea. Queen a7. Right. If they take, so we can check from d4 and our rook will be free. Right? Queen d7. Queen, no. If they take on e6, then queen d4. King a2, rook a8. Of course, we can find checkmate there. If queen d7, something else, d6 for example, then queen a7. And again, to reach to this square, and then to join with our rook. Am I right? Here we have to control. Yes. What about queen this? Right. Yes, with that idea. Okay. That's interesting. Let's play queen d7. Right, correct. Rook c1. Okay, again, let's play queen a7. And then queen d4. If they play rook c4 to control this square, then we can check from g1. And the same, king a2 and rook a8. Right, let's play queen a7. Correct. I can't believe today is my luckiest days. One of my luckiest days. Okay. Same idea, right? You are fighting for d4. What's her elo? My FIDE rating is not so high, just 2156. So okay, let's go forward. I can't believe 5 solve positions, and the first one, if you remember, the first one also we solved correct. Just I made a misclick. Okay, let's go forward. Oh, my favorite Rook end games. Hello everyone. So d3. Just a second, please. d3. I want to play rook e1, rook e7, or rook h1, rook h7. Yes, my lucky day. I can't believe. So which one? I guess this one is better. I don't know why. Maybe to be a little bit further than the black's king. Rook h1, d2, rook h7, king g8, king g6, d1, f7, king f8, rook h8, king e7, f8. Of course, then we can take the pawn. It's too slowly, I think. What do you think about that? d2, and I have to play. What should I do there? King g5, d2. For example, rook d1. I want to use this time. Да, мои любимые, действительно. Сейчас покажу мастер-класс. Вдруг сделаю ошибку вообще. Кошмар. Какой кошмар будет? We need the rook. Hello everyone. We need the rook to protect the back rank. Okay. That's why I want to play rook h1. Or rook e1. We have many forced moves. Which one is better, rook h1 or e1? Okay, one more time. d2, check. Rook h1 is better because rook e1, d2, rook e7, king f8, and I have no time to come closer and to create some threats. After king g6, they just can promote their pawn. Сейчас как покажу. Да. Сейчас. Вот, я уже нашла. Разницу поняла. Ладья h1, конечно, сильнее. Rook h1 is much more stronger. Rook h7, d2, rook. Just a second, please. Rook h1, d2, rook h7, king g8. King g6. If they go king f8, then again king g6, and we want to checkmate from h8. You can go d7 after, right? Really? But I want rook h7, king g8. I want to come closer to activate my king. King g6, and just then f7. But then they can play rook f3. And f7 doesn't work. They will take f7, rook takes f7. Just a second, please. Sorry me, please. Համ գելիլի։ Հա, բարև ձեզ։ Լավ գելիլի ջան, մերսի 10-ի մեջ եմ։ Հա։ Հա։ Հա, բայց գալուց թող, հա, մենակ, հա։ 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 Հա, լավ, գալուց թող զանգի, հա։ Sorry me, please. Today is a little bit busy day. They said that they called from an art school and said there is no water in the school and they must spend my son to, how to say that in English? That he must to return to home. So okay, I have 10 minutes, okay. Then I can, but okay, I can meet him and to continue my stream. Such a difficult day. Which language are you talking? Galut Zange? Oh my god. It was Armenian. It's my native language. Rook h1 is a blunder. They will be d2, one push. Okay, let's continue. So, rook h1. Why it's wrong? It's not wrong. Rook h1, d2, rook h7. King g8, king g6, rook f3, and just then rook d7. Why not? And also I want to checkmate from d8, right? Okay, let's play. I'm sure that rook h1 is right, is correct. Rook e1 doesn't work. d2, rook e7, king f8, king g6, d1. Or rook e1, d2, rook e7, king f8, rook d7. Okay. Okay. That's also an interesting move, but rook h1 is much more stronger. Let's play rook h1. Ah, it's wrong. Я же сказала, покажу мастер-класс. I told that now I will show master-class. Because it's my favorite rook end games. He can push pawn. Okay, he can push pawn. But I wanted to... I understand. Because after this check, they can go to e8. And to control this square. And after king e6, they can just check from e3. I showed the master class. Okay, let's play rook e1. Rook e1 was correct. So pity. Rook c3. Check. So pity. Yes, I remember you told rook e1. I wanted to be farther from the black's king. You were right. Мастер-класс, класс. Да. Вот так. Вот такой мастер-класс. Okay, let's go forward. What can I say? 2808 now is my rating. Okay, let's go forward. This was a really hard one. I don't even understand the difference. Just a second, please. At first I thought that rook h1 is better. I thought that I understood the difference because I wanted to be farther with my rook. I thought that after rook e1, d2, rook e7, king f8. Okay, I found that after rook d7 I can win this position. But also I wanted just to be farther, rook h1, d2, rook h7, and immediately to create checkmate threat. But I missed king e8, rook h1, d2, rook h7, king e8. They control this square, I can't play rook d7. Also after king e6, I want to checkmate, but they can check rook e3 and to push my king from this square, and then to promote the pawn. That's the difference. But after rook e1, d2, rook e7, king f8, I just could play rook d7 and to have a winning position. Okay. Let's go forward. What can I say? h3. So, okay, we need to win here, right? Material is equal. Who is my favorite grandmaster? Grandmaster nowadays. Or maybe you mean for example, from the history, chess history. Okay. h3. What to do here? Queen e1, check. King h2, queen e5, check. Favorite player? I don't know. Nowadays, maybe you mean. I don't know. Nowadays, chess players, they are all great. But I root for Gukes. He is young, he is talented, very. Simple queen d6, creating checkmate threat. Right. Queen d6. If king g1, then rook d1, king f2, rook d2, right? And to win a queen. Right. No, I'm not grandmaster. I'm just international master. Queen d6. So king g1 is clear. Rook d1, winning a queen. Queen d6. If they check, just to close g5. Okay, so what to do for white? There is no protection. Really? Queen d6? Yes, there is no protection. Let's play immediately. Queen d6. Right? And g5. Correct. Something strange is happening today. I can't understand. Ферзловица, да. Что-то интересное сегодня происходит. So, who said about queen d6? About that move? I don't remember, but I feel that someone gave a hint to me, queen d6 with that move. Okay, let's go forward. So, king a6. Queen a4, king b6, queen b4, king c6. Okay, no. Ah, you said. Thank you so much. Really, queen d6 was very strong move. So, okay, queen a4. Let's go forward. King b6. And then, what to do then? King b6. Maybe rook d4. Because there is no check for black. Am I right? There is no... Oh, no. They can take on e3. Sorry. Queen a4, king b6. Okay. Instead of queen a4, let's play rook d5 immediately. Our pawn is protected. They have no useful check, right? And then we want to check from a4, then queen b5 with the checkmate. Rook d5. Queen f6. What if they close? c6. I think rook d5 is right. Why not? They can't take on e3. Our pawn is protected. They have no useful check. d5 is a good move, right? But Rafik, if queen d5, then our pawn is hanging. So they can take either with rook or with the queen. So let's play rook d5. And we want to checkmate. Queen a4, queen b5. Rook d5. Okay, if they play c6, trying to protect, but okay, queen a4, and then queen a5. b6 then. Okay, rook d5, b6. Just to check and to win a rook, right? Because after you can pick, yes. Even after b6 I can check and take on e8. Yes, Rafik, you're right. Let's play. I think it's correct. Oh, they had to sacrifice their rook. Okay, with a great pleasure. Может, ферзь h4, ладья d5? Как это ферзь h4? А, ферзь а4. Вот изначально я этот ход и считала. Ферзь а4, потом ладья d5. Но только там пешка висит на e3. Я поэтому подумала поменять местами. Сначала ладья d5, а у них же полезного хода-то нету. И только потом ферзь а4. Right. Okay, let's go forward. So many solved puzzles. I'm so happy today. Okay. So d takes c3. Again, my favorite endgames. Let me show masterclass at the previous when I lost 26 points. Okay, shame on me. So d takes c3. How to take? Where are you from? I'm from Armenia. D takes c3. To take with pawn or with king. Okay. Take with king. I need to calculate because king c3. Okay, I want to play king c4. They will play for sure king d5. Or, also they can continue a6, king c4, king d6, but okay, after d3, it's their turn, and it's Zugzwang, right? They have to go somewhere, and then I can take on c5. So, king c3, a6 doesn't work, king d5, and I can play a6 there. c4, on c4, I must play b4, not to take. Because if I take, they will continue king c5. For example, d4, king b6, and they will take on a6, and it's draw. King c3, king d5, a6. King c3, king d6, king c4. King c3, a6, king c4, king d6, d3. Right? Так мы и до 3000 сегодня дойдем. Что-то я сомневаюсь, конечно, но буду не против, конечно. How many languages do you speak? Just two. Two foreign languages, Russian and English. Пешечники я тоже люблю. Я вообще окончания очень люблю. Мне кажется, я вроде и хорошо разбираюсь, но вот очень сложные окончания. Иногда ошибаюсь. We need king for creating Zugzwang. Yes, I agree with you. King c6 looks obvious. King c3, maybe you mean. King c3. Yes, It's not bad, but taking with the pawn, like a bad move. Right, because after d takes c3, I guess they will play a6, king c4, king d6. And we have no extra moves to force them to be in a Zugzwang, right? Even after b4, they can take, takes, and just to play king d7, king c5, and king c7, and to keep that position, to stay and wait. Yes, after king c3, it will be a Zugzwang. Let's take king c3. Great. And now a6. Am I right? It's the key moment. a6. a6, c4, and not to take, just to play b4. One more time, a6, c4, if I take king c5, d4, king b6, and it's draw. a6, c4, b4, c5, b5, and then king d6, b6, breakthrough. Am I right? Check my variation, please. Am I right? Fiboneva, hello. Hello, how are you? So, okay, let's play a6. Why it's wrong? Why? I don't understand. Why was it wrong? a6. What to do for black? c4, b4, c5, b5, king d6, b6, a6, king d6, king c4, king c7, king c5. What's wrong? a6, king e5, king c4, king d. It's a triangle with king. a6, king e5, king c4, king d6, and there is no Zugzwang there. d4 takes, c5, king c4, king c6, and it's draw. Okay, after a6 they could play king e5. That's why a6 is wrong. So king d3 waste his moves. King d3, black plays a6, and then black has opposition. So what to do here? Third d3, again a6, b4, takes, king d4, and black will winning there. I told you opposition weight is more. I understand, but king d3, a6, king c3, king e5, king c4, king d6, and just then d3. We have an extra move with pawn. Right, you were right. I needed to play as you said. a6, just to go back. King c3, right. Then king e5, king c4, king d6, d3, and it's too long for black, unfortunately. What to do? Yes, I agree with you. You were right. Have we ever played during my live streams? Okay. Okay, what to do? Let's try one more time. Again, on Endgames. Let's try to solve it correctly. I will listen to your opinion, how to say that in English. Hello. So e3. Can we break through here? Or there is no chance? I mean to play... No, g5 doesn't work. Maybe h5. You look as if you are at your job. It's my working room. I am at my job room. Enough endgames, please. But I like endgames. Even though many times I make mistakes, but I like them very much. h5. To break through, you're right. h5, if they take g5. Right. Our pawns are much more stronger, dangerous than theirs, right? If king d3, it's time waste, I think. King c4, and their king will be much more active. So h5 is correct. h5, if g5, then to take, and to push h6. h5, if they take, breakthrough, g5. What can you say? If they push, then f5. If they push, then we can take, just to take, and then to play h6. Yes, I think it's right. There is no other interesting variation. Let's play. Oh, I don't believe. I quit with chess. What's wrong? Why? h5. Why it's wrong? h5. What is the problem? Even if they play e2, okay, king d2, what is the problem? I told you again. King d3. He pushes. You take then. Push h5 only. I promise that I will listen to your variations, to your opinion, but I can't understand why h5 is wrong. Okay, one more time. h5. Even if they play e2, king d2, takes g5, takes h4. Okay, let's take on e2, and to be in one square. What's the problem? So king d3 to take, and just then to play h5. Let's play. I don't know. Yes, you were right. As usual. Next puzzle, I will not think. I will wait for your comment in the chat and will immediately make that move. h5 doesn't work because king is on time to catch g pawn. Your channel is not monetized yet. No, it's a big problem for me about monetization. I have so many troubles. At first, I thought that monetization doesn't work in Armenia. Then I found out that no, I can monetize my channel. Then I deleted my account. Sorry, I deleted. Then I created new account. Then Google doesn't how to say that, doesn't connect my accounts, my AdSense to my YouTube channel. Okay, I have so many troubles with that monetization that it's okay. I even don't think about I think that someday maybe I can earn from these live streams. I don't know, maybe someday, but I have my own job, so that's okay. These live streams is just for my soul, so that's why. Let me calculate one more time. King e2. Yes, I have to take. That's strange. Just now h5. Okay, and they can't jump from this square. But really, I can't understand the difference. Why h5 is wrong? Takes here, takes. They also promote their pawn. That's why. Okay, what to do? Next time I will try to listen to your advices. What can I say? But okay, I'm satisfied with this result. It means that the first one, it was my fault, of course, but I think that we solved it correct, just it was misclick. That's why I lost so many points. So we can count that 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 8 puzzles we solved correct, and just in 3 I failed. Okay, what to do? So okay, let's read the messages and to finish for today, if you don't mind. So I can also be wrong, just a human. But you were right in many puzzles, in many. Which hours? Thank you so much. What's your job? Or is it instructive to intrusive? That's okay. I'm a chess coach. I work with children. Because king can't stop it. Yes, you are right. You are right. You will not take. I have an idea. Don't you just display a PayPal or any payment medium ID so that can... Super chat also doesn't work in Armenia. we live in such place that everything is a big problem here. But okay, it's okay, don't worry. So Instagram also, I can't monetize Instagram in Armenia too. So that's okay. When I started to stream, it was 11 months ago. It was December 2024. My first live stream was organized on 19th of December. And even I couldn't play any game at that time because I couldn't adjust my OBS. Just at that time, I even couldn't imagine that someday maybe I will think about monetization, to switch, to turn on, because just at that time, I just wanted to make my dream come true, just to go live streams, to organize live streams. But okay, maybe someday, I don't know. I've heard that our government tries to have conversation with Google, and maybe someday in Armenia, I also can turn on monetization in Instagram. Instagram, for sure, I can't monetize my channel. Just I can have some collaborations with some companies. But YouTube, if if I'm not mistaken, I can monetize. And how to say that? I succeed right 1 month ago, but then I deleted my account accidentally. So that's why I'm trying these days, but Google doesn't want to accept my offer. Okay, so what time you come online? Also, hi, hello everyone. On Mondays, I play with viewers late at night. In Armenia, it's 23:30. On Thursdays, I go live about in the afternoon, about 15:00 or 15:30. So use a VPN. Why? Maybe Twitch. I don't know. So many social media pages. I can't manage. Now I start to improve my Telegram. It's very difficult for me. YouTube, Instagram, Telegram, and I'm alone. I do everything alone. So many messages in direct. I can't manage to answer them. Maybe someday Twitch too. Okay. So I thought Armenia is so forward country. Maybe, I don't know. But in this point, in this question, Armenia is very far. I know that in other countries, streamers can earn with during their live streams. In Armenia, it's a big problem. Okay, come on. Not Tuesday, on Thursday. On Thursdays, we solve puzzles. On Mondays, because we hadn't played. Yes, on Mondays I play. What country time zone? I'm in Armenia. Armenia 23:30, late at night. Have you thought about modeling? No, I don't think about that because my appearance doesn't match for modeling. So that's why. For modeling, I must be tall. Am I right? I'm not so tall. My, how to say that? My weight or height? Yes, my height is 168. So that's why I don't match for modeling. What are the legal regulations governing the promotion of third-party payment system over there? What's that? What are the legal regulations governing? I can't understand your question. Can you explain, please? Street cheater, what's that? Street cheater. About me? It was about me? Really? Okay, should I delay it? Let's delay it, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Maybe chess model, I don't know. If I have some offers, suggestions about chess modeling, I will accept for sure. With chess, just with chess. Like PayPal. PayPal also doesn't work in Armenia. So, okay, don't worry, everything is okay. Don't I've already translated that and I deleted that comment. Canadian time zone now is okay. It's in Armenian. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Okay, so let's finish for today. Let's finish and to prepare for Monday. I would go live much more often, but I have so many lessons on Saturday and on Sunday, especially on Saturdays and on Sundays. So that's why, unfortunately, I have to go live just twice in a week. Okay, it's in person, changing account, just doing. Oh, okay, I understood. Okay, let's finish for today. Thank you, as usual. Thanks a lot. And take care of you. See you on Monday.